I'm Benjamin Ricaud. I work for EDF. I'm working on a department which focuses on consulting mission. So we participate to call for tender when a country wants to update their master plan, for example, when some investor want to have an economic valuation of the project. We use PLEXOS because our clients are using it. And when we do, we want to deliver the analysis with a tool our clients can use to replicate all our study and obtain the result we obtain. The objective of EDF, the main value is to contribute to decarbonization. So for our own purposes, the trajectory is clear, we know what to do. But as part of our consulting activity, what we want is to highlight the trajectory for our clients. We want to show them what's the direction for carbon neutrality. And for that, we have to do economic valuation. And we use PLEXOS to perform this valuation and be as more accurate as we can. So the idea of the presentation is to go through the work that we've done with Saudi Arabia. So it's a common work that EDF has done with CAPSAC, which is one of the main institutes in Saudi Arabia as far as the energy system is concerned. The goal of the work was to represent the power system between this country and all the neighbor countries to show what would be the potential opportunity of developing interconnection between Saudi Arabia and the other country. So we used PLEXOS to do that. And it's also a first step for common work that we want to do with them to see how we could implement carbon neutrality on all the region using PLEXOS for modeling the power system, but also the gas system and hydrogen system. And so that would be the next step that I won't show tomorrow, won't explain tomorrow. But this paper that I present is the first step to explain that. There is various things that I like in PLEXOS, but I think what the main interest of the tool is that it can adapt to the user very easily. Because if you are not, for example, a code developer, you can use PLEXOS with a very efficient UI. And so it's very easy to handle when you are not very familiar with that kind of tool. But the other way around, I'm coding in Python, for example, and there is an API which is very well developed in PLEXOS, so I could code and use the result directly onto my Python code, and it's very flexible with that. Maybe what I can say is the Energy Exemplar team is very supportive when you take initiative. And for example, we do this work with some academics. And so Energy Exemplar could provide some license to students. And when we want to train people in EDF, we pay attention to develop apprenticeship. And so we could do that with Energy Exemplar. And that's very good. For now, it's very well organized. I appreciate the way the course is organized with the speaker. It's a well balanced between slide, listening and practicing. And I think also it's a good opportunity to have a networking event with some other PLEXOS user, because most of the time a PLEXOS user is part of a very small team, but there is a worldwide community, and we can join to it during this event. I think if we look back to 20 years maybe, when I first heard about PLEXOS, there is a huge step which has been achieved, especially because the sector has changed a lot. Renewables became a common project now. Carbon neutrality, everyone is speaking about it, which was not the case at the beginning. It seems that PLEXOS managed to adapt to it, and now all the features are existing. And we speak a lot about hydrogen, and now we can include it easily in PLEXOS. And it's very important that tool is to be very reactive to that kind of topics, because we are looking at prospective questions. So we are looking at decisions which speak about future. And so if you are not at the top in a tool, you can't model the new feature, and you can't have valuation of new projects. And it's what PLEXOS is doing, so that's good.